Good morning, CIS scholars. How are you all? Hope you all are safe at your home. Student, in my last video, I have started a new chapter, that is elections, and the same chapter I am going to continue in this video. So these are the topics which I am going to discuss. First is importance of voting, why voting is important, political parties, what all political parties are there in India, role of political parties in elections, what is its role. So let's start our video. But before starting the new topic, let's revise the old video which we have discussed. So what we have discussed, first of all, we have discussed about what is election. Election is the process of choosing a person or a group of people by voting. Next, in India, people who are 18 years old or above, they have the right to vote and choose the leaders who will form the government. Next, the Election Commission of India, they will plan every phase of an election. Then the Election Commission of India is headed by the Chief Election Commissioner. Next, Mr. Achal Kumar Jyoti, he is the 21st Chief Election Commissioner of India. Then we have already discussed about the polling booth. It is a place where people go and give their vote. And last we have discussed voter. Voter is a person who can vote. So the person who is 18 years of old or above that, they all are the voters. Now let's start the new topic, that is importance of voting. So the question comes in my mind that why voting is an important pillar of democracy. Well, student, you will get this answer through this picture that voting is not a liability, it is the responsibility to choose the right representative. Yes, so through voting only, we can choose the right person who is the right representative who can run our nation and who can run our country also. So we can say that through voting, the people become a part of the decision making process, right? Now let's discuss more about this. So I know that you all are not 18 years old, so you will not get a chance to give vote, but you should tell to your parents that whenever the next time voting will come, they must go. And many of them, in fact all of them, they are going and give their votes. So we should follow all these things, that we must go whenever elections are held. Second, we must vote for a candidate who works towards the betterment of our country, and we should not be influenced by other people opinions and not vote for their candidate of their choice. As it is written in this poster, you can see in this picture that मतदान हमारा अधिकार ही नहीं कर्तव्य है. And it is also written that we all youth of India must vote for our mother India, for our mother nation, for our country. And हमारा अधिकार ही नहीं, vote is our moral duty. So it is our moral duty, we must follow this. Next, political parties. Now what is political parties? What are the different political parties? A political party includes a group of people who have the same idea of ruling a country. And do you know that these political parties, they have their symbols, they represent themselves by different symbols. Okay, and there are many political parties in our country. Some of them, they are formed before independence also. So there are many political parties. For example, you have heard the names of BJP and Congress, that is Bharatiya Janata Party and Indian National Congress. So they are the two very famous political parties, and their symbols are, for BJP we have this lotus, this is a symbol of BJP, and for Congress we have a symbol of this palm. Okay, so these are the symbols, to that we can just represent that this is a Bharatiya Janata Party, this is the member of BJP. Okay, now after this, role of political parties in election. So now in our countries, elections are usually held after every 5 years. So after every 5 years, elections would be conducted. Now again the question comes that how elections would be conducted, because as we know that our country is very large. So what we will do, what we can do, we divide our country into a smaller geographical areas, which is called constituencies. What we call constituencies. Okay. And what is constituencies? Constituency is an area for which someone is elected as the representative in the parliament or government. Okay. So look at this. You can find it here. You can see this map. This is our Gujarat state. So we have divided the whole state into small geographical unit, or we can say small areas. Let's say we have Jamnagar is there, Rajkot, then we have Gandhinagar, then we have Ahmedabad. Okay, so these are all the Bhavnagar is also there. So these are the different constituencies, right? Now, after that, each constituency can elect one leader. So every constituency they can elect one leader, and the political parties choose members or candidates for each constituency to contest election. And what these political parties will do, they will elect, or they will choose the members or the candidates for each constituency to contest the elections. Now, once the election date is announced by the Election Commission, the political parties will start making a list of tasks which they plan to do if they come to power. Now, this is very important. You must understand this, that once the Election Commission, they will announce the date of election. What is the role of these political parties? They will start making the list of the task, what they will do if they will win the election. So they are going to jot down the different tasks and make a list, and this task list or this list of tasks is called manifesto. Look at here, it is written that this task of list is called manifesto, right? Now after that, what happens, then the people will who contest the election, they will start doing campaigning. What is campaigning? Campaigning is just a promotion. They are just starting doing promotions. And you have heard and you have seen in the news also, in newspaper, that BJP is start doing road shows are going on, some speeches are going on. So these are all the different type of campaigning or the promotion which is done by the different parties. So through these parties, through these campaigns, what they will do, they will discuss the problems of people and promise them to solve. So this is what they will do with the help of campaigning. And at the end, the candidate who secure maximum votes, they will get a chance to participate in the functioning of the government. Okay. Now, the political party which wins the election in maximum number of constituency, they will form the government. So this is how the whole procedure of election is going on, right? So this is the role of political parties in elections. Now look at this. This is a picture of campaigning. You can see the different road show is there. Some one speech is going on with the by the prime minister. Then we have Rahul Gandhi is here. They are doing he's doing that road show. This is all the pictures of campaigning, right? So now students, with this I think you get the entire information about that why voting is important, what is the role of political parties, what are the different political parties. So hope that through this video you will get lot of information by the time you read this chapter thoroughly and enjoy the video. Thank you and happy Independence Day.